Hi, this is Dean, and this is a YouTube video of Musette in Violin Suzuki Book 2. And it is a practice video, so I will be doing a number of finger exercises and bowing too. The skill here is to do thirds. So we go from a fourth finger to a second finger and a third finger to a first and things like that. And also to do slurs and separate notes on eighth notes. So to begin with, there is the scale in thirds that we should do, and we'll do it in a number of ways and in two different keys. So we'll start out just playing the notes in the D major scale, the D major skipping scale, or scale in thirds. And things go together in groups of two, even numbers and odd numbers. So we have 0 and 2 to begin with. And then 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 1. And then that repeats itself on the next string. So let's do a double up to begin with. In other words, we'll do each set of two notes twice. So we do D, F sharp twice. And here we go. We're going to do this on the D major scale. Here we go. 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3. There we are on D. Let's go down now. 4. Sorry. Now we'll do one more. Third finger high. Alright, now let's do that same one where we do a slur for the first two notes and then separate for the next, like this. So here we go. I did that extra one up there. All right, let's also do it now on the A major scale. So the same fingering, it's just one string over. And this time, let's do it so that we do each note only once, like this. So here we go, and back down. Fourth finger. I don't know if any of you like the musical Hamilton, but that is one of the pieces, one of the songs in Hamilton, and it uses that because the little Philip, who is 9 years old that day, is playing his scales and arpeggios. Anyway, let's do this now where we slur two and do two separate. Here we go. All right, there we have it. Let's get on to Musette. Musette has some kind of weird bowings. Anyway, let's do the first part. There isn't much to say about the first part, so we'll just play through it. Except that we need to do a nice long slur between the quarter notes, which ends up being like the equivalent of a half note. But anyway, let's do the A part twice now. Here we go. Save up your bow. Fourth finger. Repeating it. All right, in the next section we have a number of almost the same thing, except different. All right, well that was not very helpful. Let's in measure 5 and 6 we want to hold our second finger down like this. So you can see I left that finger down as I went back to that on the next note. Which I didn't play, did I? There we go. That's what I'd like you to do there. And let's go look at another spot, measure 8. That is the first measure of the third line, and we have another one of those instances where we leave 3 fingers down. And it's the same 3 fingers we did on a number of other pieces. So we have an F sharp, a D, and then a G. And then we do an F sharp, a D, and then a B. Let's try those 2 together. Here we go. F sharp, D, G, F sharp, D, B. All right. Let's just do what's written in measure 8 on the third beat. In other words, after the comma, the up bow quarter note. It goes like this. Let's do that together. Here we go. I did take my third finger off after I got my second finger down on the quarter note. I keep looking over here because this is where the music is. But I did walk my fingers over there. So I was practicing what I preach. Alrighty. So that would be one spot. We have another spot that's a little interesting in measure 8, 9, 10. We want to be going from measure 10 to measure 11 and holding our fourth finger down like this. And we want to be able to use that fourth finger there. But we'll get to that a little later when we just play through the whole B part. Let's go and look at measure 13, 14. Measure 14, which is the second or third to the last in the piece, we have slurs. Let's see, what is this coming up? It comes on an up bow there, and we are going to go. Let's do that with stopped bows a couple times. We do walks. We walk our second finger across and in both instances. So here we go. That piano there, third to the last line, and we're going to do stopped bows. Here we go. There we go. Let's do it just a tiny bit faster. Here we go. There, now let's add in the slurs. Here we go. One more time. I'm doing vibrato just because it's pretty, and I don't expect you to do it. All right, I think that is it. Let's go and play the entire Musette at around 11 minutes into this video with repeats. Here we are at the beginning with repeats. Here we go. Repeating it. Next part. Repeating it. There you go, a very, very pretty piece, one of my favorites. Enjoy.